What's up, guys? My name is MadSquash924. Welcome back to part 36 of Yakuza Kiwami. We're here back at the Coliseum for reasons of the known and unknown. The unknown that we now know, I actually beat the Weapon Master Grand Prix. It was very difficult. Took like 15 to 20 minutes maybe to take this and make it a win. And what definitely helped out was upgrading our heat damage, which we did apply. But now we have what is called the Breakout Grand Prix, which we have yet to even try out. And because it's something different, we are going to do it here. We don't really need to see all these because we kind of get the gist. There was just 3 different enemies with 3 different weapons that they used. One used like a sword, I think. One used a butcher's knife, and one used a gun. So, yeah. The outer wall is destructible. The one who falls out of the ring loses. Combatants can bring a weapon of their choice. For these reasons, the winners of this tournament are dubbed Demolition Kings, a title coveted by many fighters. We're going to start by fighting Sakushusai. And again, we can choose our weapon like before. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. I kind of want to go with the Nuckies. And we can try it out. I don't think we need to use a weapon, but we can bring a weapon, I think. Okay, Sakushi Sai, from Japan. He's 43 years old. He knows Sakushu Bato Jutsu, and his special technique is called the Silent Slash. Alright, let's go. Now, do I have to use this? Yes, I do. But the thing that's really cool about this one is that the ring is actually breakable. And that's pretty cool, I think. And if they fall in the ring, they die. That's why it's cool. So we can get ring outs now. Razor Yasu, he's a spider chef. He's from China, he's 29 years old. He knows a style called Jade Lotus, and Jade Lotus Slash is his special technique. It does make these fights a lot easier now, just because we don't actually have to actually beat them up. We can just make them get a ring out, you know? Of course, that could happen to us as well. Which we're gonna try not to get ringed out. That'd be kind of unfortunate. Damn it. Come on now. And he just fell out. Nice. And the finals. Who are we fighting? Don God. He's from the USA. 52 years old. He uses the style of Warhammer, and he knows the Dong Crash. Warhammer, pretty big. I kind of have a feeling he's going to break it himself. Let's take advantage of this. There we go. There we go. Easy. I can break it my damn self. Good job. Hell yeah. They give us a lot of points. 2,400 points just for that one alone. That's pretty tasty. Got 300,000. We didn't unlock any new Grand Prix. However, once we get these other 2, I will show them off as well. That one was pretty easy, though. Do we have enough for anything in here? Yes, we do. We can get the image of the tiger. And the only thing we actually need left is the image of the dragon, which is 10,000. And then we can actually do all of Kameki's training. Of course, Kameki right now is not currently ready still, even though we have the requirements to do it. I guess the next requirement is actually just progressing the story. So, let's go back to doing subplots. Now, on the way here, I did see there was a subplot outside here in Purgatory, outside of Purgatory, and here it is. It's near Kameki, but it's not actually Kameki. Oh, excuse me, sir. Oh, wow, look at you. I'm definitely getting some bad boy vibes out of you. What? Bad, boy? You dress like a man with a real presence. The nonchalant demeanor, the scowl that says, "Don't ask me about my dark past." Yes, amazing. You're the very definition of a bad boy. Hey, hold on a second. What exactly are you talking about? Huh? Well, I just think you look like a cool guy. Cool old guy. So I'm asking, what the heck is this bad boy old guy stuff you keep saying? You're the poster boy of a badass dad, yet you don't know what they are? Bad boys are so in right now. Nope, I never heard of them. I see. You must be the kind of man who becomes a DILF without trying. And you just rock and look naturally. See, the bad in bad boy is short for badass dad, a middle-aged man who's dangerous yet dandy, rugged but respectful. Simply put, a cool guy with a bit of bad boy streak. I see. They bring on TV shows, magazines, even in movies. Old men who kick ass have gotten really popular recently. Huh, never would have thought. Me, a badass dad? How many years did I age in prison? I'm conducting interviews for a magazine, an article to seek out and determine who are the bad boys of Kamurocho. Wait, there's an actual criteria for that? Yeah. And I'm interviewing the hottest DILFs I can find, then deciding whether they are truly bad boy material. Some men are just trying to ride the bad boy gravy train because it's trendy now, but they're not the real deal. And I don't really get it, but it sounds really stupid. And I would definitely like to interview you. Interested? Me? I mean, this town has a ton of bad boys roaming around the streets. Why not stop them? Well, a lot of the men in these streets aren't bad boys. They're just bad people. It's too dangerous to talk to most of them. So I wandered into this park thinking it'd be safer, and I was just hoping to find some fatherly types here. You came into West Park thinking it'd be safe? The homeless part of town? The part where they're like all living under tarps? Well, if I don't do something, this story I've been working on for months will fall through. So please help me out. And besides, if you turn out to be a true bad boy, you'll get a special prize. Huh. Fine, I'll do it. Really? Well, it's gonna take up a good chunk of your time. Is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. Thank you so much. Well, for starters, can you tell me your name and age? Sure. Cosmic Kiryu, 37 years old. Thank you. Thank you, Kiryu-san. Pushing 40, huh? Oh, that's perfect. Well, Kiryu-san, can you tell me what your priorities are in life as a badass dad? My priorities? How are the other guys answering? Let's see. The man I interviewed earlier said he makes sure to wear sunglasses all the time, whether it's midday or midnight.
Nani?
Huh? Sunglasses at midnight? He just sounds like an idiot. Yeah, that's not true. Some people say they are sunglasses that are, number one, because are the #1 must-have accessory for bad boys. Uh-huh. Okay, I still don't understand exactly what a bad boy is then. Well, whatever. What's my #1 priority these days? We have my clothes, we have Majima-san, and we have nothing. Technically, it's Majima. Majima's always on our heels. We don't really care for our clothes. I mean, he just wears what he likes, and this is the same suit that he wears. And nothing really is also kind of true, but it's also not true because Majima's always on his heels. Yeah. Let's see. Well, lately I had to prioritize Majima-san, though it's not really by choice. Majima-san? Who's that? Well, this guy keeps trying to kill me, okay? What? He's trying to kill you? Like, did you do something to his family or some other horrible thing like that? No, it's nothing like that. Once upon a time, I got a little stubborn with him, and he kind of took a shine to me. But now, when we fight, I really can't afford to pull any punches. Oh, and he's everywhere. I mean, it's actually kind of annoying. Okay. I don't really get it, but he sounds like a hassle. Yeah, but due to this and that, you know, I haven't seen him for 10 years, yet even after a decade, he never forgot me. When I think about it that way, it's not half bad. I can't tell if you guys are best friends or arch enemies. But it's a complicated relationship only men understand, and I think it's lovely. Okay, you think so? You bet. I mean, your answer doesn't really pertain to what a bad boy prioritizes in everyday life, but, oh, right. Well, it's okay. Why don't we move on to the next question? Sure. Okay. Kei-san, my next question is... Howdy, folks. Hold on here a dang old minute. Yes? I've been listening to you kids talking about bad boys and whatnot. You want a real man? No one beats the boss. A bad boy boss man, you say? You stay put. I'll go fetch him. Doesn't he work for the florist? Yeah, he does. Hey, Kiryu. Getting interviewed, huh? Sure got a lot of free time on your hands all of a sudden. Well, she's practically begging me to do it, so yeah. So you're this boss the man was talking about? Well, I've been working on a story to find the best bad boys of Kama Roadshow. Oh. I mean, you don't have to explain. I watched the whole thing. Huh? So, miss, do you want to interview me too? May I? That open robe, the scent of tobacco. I'm sensing an aura of badassery just as strong as Kiryu is, I guess. Actually, you may be even better, a bad boy than Kiryu-san. What? You think? I don't really get it, but why do I feel slighted? May I have your name? You can just call me the florist. The florist? Okay. Well, then I'm going to continue my interview with the both of you, Kiryu-san and Mr. Florist. Yeah. Okay, let me ask the both of you. Do you have an interesting bad boy story you can share? What? Something like a heroic exploit? Sure. I mean, if you have something. Mr. Florist, would you care to share first? Let's see. Well, I was walking in town the other day when a young thug and a woman tried to mug me. Demanded my wallet and everything. Oh my goodness. Were they targeting you for being an older man? Sure. Yep, let's go with that. But lucky for him, my job is eavesdropping and taking candid photos, so I aired his dirty laundry on the spot. Stuff like this purchase history, pornography, the identity of his favorite sex worker, the most recent sex acts he enjoyed, and said worker, some real kinky shit. Then his little partner in crime got disgusted. She said, "You sick bastard, I can't believe it, yada yada." Then they started arguing. And I went along on my merry way. Man, you're pretty brutal sometimes. Well, you've got your fists, and I've got my facts. Though to be fair, the girl was cheating on the thug with multiple guys, so, you know. Wait, can we back this up? Candid photos, eavesdropping, that's your job? What exactly? Oh, right. Do you really want to know? No. I'm just going to pretend I never heard all that, okay? But that incident does qualify you for bad boy status. Okay. Kiryu-san, what about you? Kiryu, think you could be my bad boy story? A bad boy story. Let's see. Okay, we went on a rampage at a funeral. I was in a joint for 10 years. I beat up punks on a daily basis. These are all true. What's the most bad boy-esque thing? That just sounds like you're a bully. Sounds like he was in prison. Rampaging at a funeral sounds kind of messed up. Technically. Let's go with this one. I mean, I don't really know what it is about me, but I get dragged into fights with street punks like every time I turn a corner. Oh, really? Maybe something about you just compels young, feisty men to confront you. Maybe, but every fight ends the same way. Them on the ground begging for their lives, and me taking their money. It's pretty great. What? Beating up punk kids and taking their money? That certainly is bad. Yeah, but I'm not the instigator here, and I don't even ask for the money, so it's not that bad. Just a little bad, right? Hey, wait. But if you're beating them up, how's that any better than blackmailing them? Well, Kiryu-san isn't exposing embarrassing secrets, but he is fighting back. Both are forms of self-defense, though. Perhaps Kiryu-san's story just sounds more, heroic. It totally does. What? I disagree. I'm just going to move to the next question, okay? Next question is... Oh, it's Date-san. What's that? Date-san? Wait. Like, we had him with us, and we kind of lost him, and he finally caught up. Oh. And the florist. Hey, Date-san, what are you doing here? Oh, just out on the quick patrol, you know. What are you guys up to? Well, I'm being interviewed by a boy, old school guy, you know? Oh? Are you a friend of Kiryu-san's? Yeah, this is Date-san. He's a cop. Oh, a cop. I'm certainly interviewing men for my magazine. So you're finding the bad guy. So you're finding the badass dads of Kamurocho, then, huh? Yeah. Older men now, and tough guys like Kiryu-san and Mr. Forrest. Everyone from beboppers to grandmothers are silver foxes on the silver screen. Well, now that you mention it, Saya was telling me just the other day, all the girls are into old guys. Saya-chan? Is that your daughter? Yeah, that's right. Hey, wait a minute. Does that mean Saya's into guys like Kiryu and the florist? Yes, I think that's exactly what she's saying. No, she can't. I do not approve. Besides, I'm the very definition of a badass dad. You guys aren't bad at all. You're the police officer. Yeah, do enlighten us, Date-san. How are you anything but a Boy Scout, through and through? No, I am a loose cannon cop, a maverick of the police force. I'm always taking heat from the chief of for defying orders. On top of all that, I got drunk and failed to meet up with the other day. What? Does that qualify as being a bad... That's the case, I forgot my friend's birthday one time. Ooh. Then check this out, okay? I forgot my wife's anniversary. Excuse me? If you two are trying to prove how much of a bad boy you are, this is having the opposite effect. Oh, our bad. Come on. That's not what being a badass dad is all about. Standing up for your daughter, forgetting your anniversary, that's more bad guy than badass. Wipe that smirk off your face. You should never forget a friend's birthday either, Kiryu-san. Sorry. Why am I the only one who got... What? Hey, so who among us will make the best bad boy anyway? Huh? Why do you ask? I mean, I think we need to decide who's the best badass dad is, you know? Like, it's kind of important now. Sure, I'm in. Bring it on. Good. Starting now, instead of just sitting around and trying to one-up each other, we battle for the title of Ultimate Bad Boy. What? Excuse me, but... You can't just change my... Don't be uptight, okay? I think it makes more sense if you ask me. And it's much more interesting, don't you think? You really think so? But I came here to interview men, not just adjudicate your egos. Then how about this? You can continue the interview by asking each of us a question. The three of us will question, and he who gives the best answer will get bad cred, you know? Yeah, I see. There. Don't you think, miss? Yes, I guess that's a good compliment. Alright, then it's settled. So really, I just have to do what I already planned, which was to ask some questions and get some answers. Yeah, exactly. And afterwards, you can decide which of us is most worthy of the ultimate bad boy. Works for me. Let's get to the questions then, yeah? Okay, then I'm going to ask the one I've been keeping on the back burner for the end of my interview. What do you think is the most important thing to a bad boy? The most important thing... Too easy. Oh, you're pretty confident, huh? Then, please, Florist, go ahead and answer first. Isn't it obvious? Financial power. Financial power? You mean money? Bingo. It's human nature to gain more confidence as you acquire capital. As self-worth grows with net worth, it's a great image of the respectable adult male dandyism. I mean, both makes you the kind of man that girls want and boys want to be. I think I get it. Money leads to confidence, and confidence makes you dandy, so dandyism's not just about clothes, it's the attitude of an older, more refined gentleman. And that dandyism is what makes a badass dad so cool. Is that what you're saying? Exactly. So the most important thing to a bad boy is financial. It all boils down to make. A man with no money usually has no confidence. Just look at the homeless in purgatory. Look around. Sure, they're good guys, but badass dads, not a one of them. Yeah, I guess that's true. This place does suck. Then you've got me. I make tons of money underground here. Sorry guys, but I'm confident my levels and raw dandyism is just too high for you two to even compete. Florist makes a pretty convincing argument. I see, Mr. Florist. Thank you for enlightening response. Date-san, would you like to answer next? Sure. You know nothing. Florist of Sai. What? It's true that financial power is important to badass dads. No doubt about that. But as far as the most important thing goes, Close, but no cigar.
なんだと?
Oh, do go on. Interesting. What are you implying, Tate-san? The most important thing to a bad boy? That... to have a loving family. Huh? Family? What's that even talking about? Alright, listen. What a true cool old guy needs is the heart to love his family and a family that loves him back. No matter how much money and confidence a man might have, it's all for nothing if there's no one to share it with. A boy can only become a real grown man when he has a partner to care for and a family to protect. I see. So a guy without a loving family is only half a man compared to a real bad boy. He'd be out of his league. In that respect, I've got a wife and a daughter to protect. But how about you, Kiryu? What? Well, you got street cred, but you've never been married. Without domestic experience, Junior, it's too early to call yourself a badass dad. But, lots of dandy men aren't married.
Huh?
What? Yeah, there's a ton of bachelors out there charming all kinds of women. They've still got some real swagger to them. So I don't think a badass dad necessarily has to be married with children. She's right. I mean, and you're talking like you're some kind of respectable family man, but until recently you weren't getting along with your wife or daughter at all.
Yeah.
Well, that was true because, guess I'm the clear winner here. Duh. Well, looks like the florist has the lead, at least for now. You're up, Kiryu-san. Do you have a better answer? Sure. The most important thing for a bad boy is... Okay, we got 3 options. Going to a tanning salon every day. What? Having less common sense than normal men? What? I have no clue. I kind of like this one because it's stupid. It's real stupid. This one's stupid too, but like this one's stupid, if you know what I mean. Having less common sense than normal adults. What? I don't follow. You mean like being stupid or idiotic or more unconventional? Yeah, that's right. But going overboard is no good either. It's all about maintaining a balance. Interesting. Can you explain that? Alright, let's see. For example, it's common sense for a salary man to wear a suit to work. We all know that, you know. But it would be weird if he came into the office wearing a Hawaiian shirt and shorts, right? No common sense. True. That just sounds like an out-of-touch old culture. Yeah, but if that man wore a suit with no tie and with his shirt not buttoned up all the way, now that's a bad boy, you know? Walking the fine line between the formal and casual makes you approachable without sacrificing that fragrance of danger that draws a woman to an older guy in the first place. Ooh, that's good. That's pretty good. A middle-aged burnout wearing a suit buttoned up all the way comes off as rigid, and it doesn't even exist to a woman. It's just as bad as the opposite extreme. Huh, that's true, now that you mention it. What a great example. What the florist and Date said about having financial power or a loving family is pretty elitist. It's a common sense invented by society, a myth of masculinity. Truth is, a carefree guy without money or family doesn't limit yourself to social standards. That's a true bad boy. Wow, that's enlightening. Never thought of it that way. What? Well, thank you for answering, everybody. Sure. All that's left is for you to decide who among us is worthy of being the ultimate bad boy. Hi. Yep. Let me make the announcement. Drum roll, please. The ultimate bad boy is Kiryu-san. Yeah. The obvious choice. Aw, damn it. The reason is that I thought Kiryu-san's answer was the coolest and the most impressive. Crap. That's a letdown, but it is what it is. special prize for Kiryu-san. Oh. Okay, we got an Italian shoulder bag. Well, Kiryu-san, keep it dandy as the ultimate badass dad. Cool guy who never seems to age, huh? But I can pull that off. Oh, I'm sure you'll do just dandy. But, well, please excuse me. Yeah, see you around. Stats, huh? I spent so long in jail, it's easy to forget 10 years have actually passed me by. Well, I guess I am old enough to be considered an old man now, huh? Hmm? Oh, they look really disappointed that they lost. So what do we have here? A couple of wrinkled up has-beens who aren't badass at all, apparently. Well, if you two acted more like me, maybe women would flock to you and tell you how cool you are, too. Dandyism? What a low shit. Hey, Date-san. Wanna grab a drink downstairs?
Yeah.
Nah. Sorry, but I gotta go. I have to get back. Alright. Damn it, Kiryu. I won't lose. Alright. And with that, well, first off, let's go into our soul. Let's look in our soul. And, we are gonna find where it is. That's what I want. The Climax Heat Power 2. So to get that, we actually are gonna have to get Climax Heat Gauge plus 2, which increases our gauge further. And then we'll have to probably save up for Essence of Torment to then get Climax Heat Power 2. So we can get more power during our heat mode, which will be nice. And with that, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's episode. If you guys did, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me what you guys think of today's episode. And if you're new to my channel or been watching me for a little while and you haven't done so as of yet, feel free to subscribe to me, MattSquash924, and don't forget to ring the bell to get notified of my latest videos. On the next episode, I'm planning on going off camera a little bit. I'm going to unlock the next fight in the Coliseum. We'll do that, and then we'll head back out into